Okay, here, this is how it works. Oh my god. Please don't break, please don't break. Oh my god, that was so scary. I thought I just broke it. Oh, it's not broken. Alright, hey, what's up, guys? Mario's Force Sharkman, that's what I want to care. And check this out right here. Oh yeah, baby, that's the stuff. So, I know in the last video I said I finalized this thing. Well, if you read the description, we're seeing I said I finalized this thing, but I did not, because now it's finalized. Look at this. Here, and I can actually demonstrate too, because I have a stand this time. Booyah. And freaking booyah. I freaking love it. I'm gonna say frick a lot because I freaking energy. So, in case you can't tell what I did here, I added on a little more stuff before I just had these little gears right here. But now I added on this big bad boy, this big red one, and I've added this one, and I got a little crank here. This is the drive shaft. And then out here, these two red pole boys. Doctor, I am filming a video. I am not in the mood. I am in filming mood. Anyway, these here are the tires right here. And that's how. No, don't you do that. If you break this thing, I will break your neck. Okay, so. Oh, look at that! You jacked it up. You done did it now. Now I'm gonna have to realign it. It's okay because it's a very quick fix. No, Decker, seriously, come back, dude. God dang it. All right, it's good now. We're back. I have a lot of energy right now, in case you can't tell. And that was a meaty burp. Sorry if I disturbed you guys. So yeah, like in the last video, I'm gonna show you how to add on. You can't even see my face. I watched over the video, so I'll get. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you how to add on all this extra little stuff here. So yeah, you guys should already have this if you're following along. If you weren't, I don't think many people would follow along, but if you did, then that's pretty cool, and that just made my day. So we're gonna start off with, so I'm just gonna cut right into it, and we'll start off by, I guess the order I went in. So I'll start off with this gear right here. I don't know the names of them. So let's get a shot of this. Ooh ah. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're going to start off here. We're going to need some gears. Now, they're going to be very similar to our little blue guys, but instead of using these little itty bitty little, oh, my hair's in the way, itty bitty little blue sticks, no, we got some big ones this time. We got the big red ones. Throw that on there. Get that out there. So, how we're going to start this off is we're going to take one of these little white pieces, little white connectors, as I call it in the description for my last video, and then we're going to attach 8 of these. I'm going to try holding my energy up because I think this is very exciting and I think it's enjoyable. Also, I'm outside in case you didn't notice, because why not? Outside is very exciting and I'm very excited. So, exciting scenario, scenery, something like that. But I don't know how well my energy is going to keep up because I am building and this is a very painstaking process. Well, no, it's just not really a very exciting thing. It's more of just, yeah, you just kind of do it. So, now we're going to need to multiply that by 4, so let's just grab that and throw that guy in there, and 3 last up. Alright, we got 4. So now we got all 4 of our gears in there. Totally not already assembled into various stuff I'm gonna have to destroy or anything, but that's alright, that's what we do. So I'll get you right into the next part. Real quick before I go on any farther, I would like to mention this right here is the main part. You remember this? I had, where are they at? These guys. I had these guys. Little nubby boys. I had them right in place of this red one right there. But I did place that out because I did need these. For something else, I probably could have found some. Actually, I did find some, but that was just easier at the time. But anyway, so I just put more red ones in there just to match so that it's all even. See, I got the red guys in there, the red connectors in there. Alright, back to the video. Alright, so you may have remembered this stand from the last video. I had a little thing at the end on how to build it. Very simple stand, so let me raise it up so you can actually see it. There you go. There's the stand. Beauty. Well, except it's not beautiful, okay? It's actually very stupid. It's like your mom. It's stupid. So, no, I'm just kidding. I love you and I love your mom. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this part right here off. Okay? And now we're gonna bring in this bad boy right here, okay? And now how I made this, it's very simple. It's just like these. So yeah, just like this. Oh, this piece and the 2 gray ones. Well, instead of putting a red connector on the back, we're putting one of these yellow ones. And we're gonna put these little yellow stick boys on there. And that's going to, let me get in here. It's gonna connect onto this right here. So we stick the yellow in on the red. Now you may be saying, hey Sharkman, well that's kind of lame because look, it's the same as before, only now it has a little extra bit. Well, to you viewer, yeah, no, it's not very lame, and maybe you should let me talk before you try to bash me. So what we're going to actually do here is we're going to add on this little bit back onto it at the end here. And boom, now we just got an even bigger stand. Again, I'll lift it up so you can see it. And that's going to be useful in the future because we do have, it's going to be very wobbly without this, and I'll show you what I mean when I get there. Alright, so yeah, I know I did it backwards. I started with the stand first. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys can just follow along with me. I realize maybe I should be slowing down a little bit on the actual portion part because sure, high energy is fun, but it's also not very easy to follow along with. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. But I mean, I think you can kind of figure out what I did there. I just extended it out. It was right here, and then I just added another one right here. That's just one yellow stick boy thingy apart. And okay, now back to the gears. Alrighty, so we're back to the gears. So you may notice, you may remember this part, I showed you how to build it in the last video. So what you're going to want to do here, these little end pieces, these guys right here, you're going to want to take those off. They're not very useful anymore. Well, they are, just not here. They're useful somewhere else. So yeah, hold on to them. Don't chuck them out your window or whatever you do with your pieces. I mean, I hope you wouldn't chuck them out your window, but I'm not here to judge you. Yeah, so I just set them off to the side, like I'm going to do, just off over here somewhere. Just keep them close because you're going to need them. Now what you're going to want to do is, for this next step, you're going to need 4 of these red connectors and 2 red stick boys, as well as one of your big red gears. So, alright, so what we're going to do is on the end piece here, or a new end piece, we're going to put these red ones on, just like this. It's both going to be facing the same direction. Then you can slide your gears back out all the way. Just gotta, there we go. I guess you can give it a quick little test, make sure they still spin good. Yep, it does. Alright, so we're going to take our gear. Let me see. Actually, no, never mind, yeah. Now, let's do this first. So we're going to take our red stick boys, and we're just going to plop these on. Make sure they're facing the same direction again. I mean, if they're not, then you'll be able to fix them. It's not like they're going to be stuck there. See, I'll do that for you. I'll have that one facing that way. Now this, they're both facing opposite directions. But watch this. For our next step. Alright, for our next step, we're going to take our red stick boyo here. Nope, I keep getting ahead of myself. Sorry. We're going to take our last 2 red connector boys and put them on here. This one doesn't matter which direction you're facing because we're going to fix it in the future. But it should be, I mean, in the future, it will be facing up. So you can face it up, and then, that's bugging me. I'm just going to, I know you guys don't really give a crap, so I'm just going to move it over. How about we take care, well, I'm the one telling the tutorial, so I guess I should be saying how about, because I know what I'm doing. Anyway, we're going to take back our big stand here. Can I set this up high? Let's see if I can set this up here and if it feels trustworthy, because I don't have a case on my phone. I mean, high HD, high performance camera, not phone. Sorry. That looks alright. Now you can see all the crap around my house, around my porch. Scoot it on in there. There we go. That looks good. Now you can see everything. You're going to be able to see my arms. You can see my face. I think that was in the camera shot. Alright, so we're going to take our stand. And now we're going to slide this in. And I would probably slide it into this side first, just because this side here won't flex as well as the other side will, since there's double the supports. And trust me, it's going to need a flex in order to fit in there. Gonna need to flex like some fine Flex Seal. Flex. Okay. I noticed my energy has mellowed out, and that's probably a good thing. Because otherwise, if I was talking a million words per second, you guys wouldn't understand a single thing I was saying. Neither would I. Ooh. Except we're not supposed to slide that one in yet, so we're gonna flex it out. Here we go. Now you guys can understand me. You guys can't understand me. Anyway, I flex. So we're gonna take our red gear, boy. I keep saying boy at everything, but whatever. And we're gonna slide that on the end there. All the way down, and then flex it back in place. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these little arms right here. We're gonna have to clip them on. So this is we're gonna just adjust the gear so that it's out far enough, the red one, and then we'll snap it in place right here. It doesn't matter if it's like that or if it's like, so it doesn't matter if it's coming from the top or if it's going down from the bottom. Actually, I think it does matter a little bit. Yeah, it would be easier. It's come up from the bottom onto it like this, and snap it on. And then you're gonna take, and this is just like how we did these little arms right here onto that, how it snaps in place right there. It's just like that. It's exactly what we're doing. Well, except it has a different purpose. So now instead of skipping two like we did on these ones, we're going to go directly across. See, there's that one. We're gonna go directly across onto this one, and then we're gonna lift this arm up and snap it into place. Just like that. And what that does now is this right here is our gear that will connect to the drive shaft. See how that works? Now we're able to hold on to one end, and that's basically, it makes it so that it's the same thing as spinning it from right here. Just like that, only now you can spin it from right here, and it's also a bit more realistic to the real life version or whatnot. Let's see, where should we go at next here? How about, just get these all adjusted good. I'm thinking you guys are a little curious about this thing, so why don't we show you how to build that? Oi, shut up, you jet. Oh, you can't even see it anymore. Well, I guess that means it's out of sight. I guess that means we're good. Alright, now here comes the best part of the whole video. Me trying to figure out how to rebuild it, because I may or may not have kind of forgot how to rebuild it. But, I mean, I guess I'll just get into it and I'll figure it out. So, remember how I said we're gonna... Oh yeah, remember how I said we're gonna remove these guys? This is where we need them at. Because we actually didn't need them in the other spot, but we actually do need them here in order for it to work. And I mean, technically we only need one, but two just makes it look better, and it makes it more sturdy, and it's just good. I have the pieces, so I'm going to use them. So we're going to take another one of our gears here, a red one. We're just going to set that off to the side for now. We don't need that yet. What we need to do is we need to build a stand. So much like the stands we had over there, we're just going to take two of the long gray stick buoys, and then some of these gray connectors, and we're just going to make a nice V there for us there. And then we're going to flip it over. So make two of those. And, yep, so now we got those. Those are set. We're going to need to connect them. And I believe that's what these are for. Yeah, I know that that's what these are for. That's what the yellow ones are for. So we're going to take our red... Can't be the red ones. Am I missing a red one? What on earth is happening? Ooh! No, I'm good. Never mind. I just remembered how I did this. So, anyway, yeah. We're going to have these red going like this, both facing the same direction, just like that. And then on this side, however, we're going to put these yellow ones on. And these ones, doesn't matter which direction they're facing, because the peg's going to be in the middle, just like that. So, yeah. And now it stands up. Anyway. Ooh, I made a mess. Get over here, you. How we're going to do this is we're going to put these yellow stick buoys, sorry for the mispunctuation there. These yellow stick buoys right in here. Right in our red ones. Again, remembering that they're both facing the same direction. That's very important. Shoo. And then we're going to connect it. I'm making a mess. I had everything all organized and I'm making a mess. That's how it goes. So I'm going to have to lift up the stand, it looks like, but maybe not. No, you can still see it. Now we're just going to connect them together to make it like a box, I guess, sort of. I mean, if you look at it from the right angle, it's a box. See, it's a box. Yeah, whatever, you guys get the point. We're connecting them. So yeah, so we're going to have these sticking out, because that's going to be for in the future. Actually, in the future, I guess it's right now, because that's the next part. So never mind, it's for right now. We're going to take our orange ones, and we're going to take the little itty bitty green stick boys, and we're going to stick them just like that on each of them. So that's 1, and that's 2. Wait, that's 2. And then we're going to stick them into these yellow spots. Just like so. And we're going to come across to the other side and do the same thing. Shabooba. That was not English. Anyway, now we got this nice looking thing. You may be saying, what is this for? Well, I'll show you in a little bit. And this time, well, not in a little bit, but I'll show you when I'm probably in the next step. And this time I actually am going to show you that. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take one of these, start with the gray pieces. So you have the gray stuff, and then we take this, and then you just boppity boopy it, you know, just like that. Make sure that the nub is pointing this way, not out, pointing in towards, yeah. Now we're gonna take our nice big old gear here, and we're just gonna slide that along, and then we're just gonna have one of these nubs fall in place so that it locks it. And then we're going to come up and sneak up behind it with this one. Take another one. I had it facing in the opposite direction, so see how that one's facing down, this one's facing up. That's how I'm going to put it on. And then you slide it in, snug it in nice and tight. And now it's locked in place. Can't move at all. And that's what we want. And again, you could really, I guess you only really need one of them, so you don't need both. But I have them, so why not? It looks cooler and more secure and stuff like that. Next up, well, I guess we're gonna add the pieces. So I should probably lift up the stand again. You know what? How about I do this? How about I don't end it this time and just add it on, so it's like a nice little break for me, because it'll be kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just like talking. I guess I like having people listen to me talk, because you guys are suckers. I think it's snowing. Oh, that could just be the nuclear ash, you know, the usual. It's the usual finds of Chernobyl. I mean Kenosha. Yep, I totally didn't mean to say Chernobyl there. It's not. Anyway, we're gonna take our stand, and we're just gonna slide that puppy in on this side, on the side that the orange connectors are sticking out, so that they're both on the same side. Just like that. Make sure it's locked in, or it's all snug up tight. Alright. Now, let's see. Ooh, I lied. We're gonna need a spacer. Sorry, I shouldn't lie. We're gonna need a spacer in there. It's a normal silver one. Because otherwise, here, I'll just show you what happens if we don't have the spacer in there. Well, what could happen is, I mean, sure it works, but it could flex in, and that wouldn't be good. Because then it's going to be hidden. Or you know what? Actually, I don't think that's where the spacer... Well, where is... No, that is where the spacer goes. Never mind. I almost lied to you again. I don't want to lie to you guys. You guys are good people. Unless if you guys are a robot, because then I don't trust robots. So you should get off the video right now. I might call the authority, because if there's a person who programmed a robot to watch YouTube videos, well, I guess. Yeah, never mind. It'll be fine. I think you guys will be fine. I'm not gonna call the cops. All right. So now we want to take our little light blue end pieces from before that we took off, and we're gonna repurpose those into this, but this time as something to just kind of hold it in place so that doesn't slide around, because now it's nice and snug there. It doesn't move around at all. Yep, so it's just snapped on there like that. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I had mine. See how this one's facing upwards? I'm having this one face downwards. But I suppose it probably doesn't really matter. I was just thinking it looked nicer, and I guess balancing, but this thing isn't very balanced. Boom, nice and tight. And it'll kind of automatically push itself off if it's too far over, but you guys get the point. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little handle. Sorry, squirrels. Anyway, now we're gonna make a little handle, because I mean, sure, this is cool, but it's not quite as satisfying as having a little handle. Shut up, squirrels. Anyway, so how we're gonna make that squirrel? I mean, how we're gonna make that handle? Is we're just gonna take a little red connector and a little blue stick boy, and just boppity boop them right there. And then we're gonna snap this guy right on here, just like this. Boom. So now we got a little handle. Wait, I didn't do this right. Yeah, I didn't do this right, sorry. Don't snap it in like that, so take that off. Snap it on like that. There we go. Now that's the handle that we want. Oi, squirrels. Okay, that's the handle that we want right there, nice and twisty. Now, this last part is purely for like MLG purposes, but I mean, I understand if you guys aren't cool enough. I mean, that's okay, you guys don't need to be that cool, but we took a little Nerf gun, or Nerf dart, and we just slided that right on there. You know, that's, I mean, like I said, that's like a cool kid value. If you guys aren't cool kids, then, you know, you be you, I'm not going to judge. But there you go, that's our handle. And now we got our nice propeller / gear, depending on how you look at it. But at the end of this, it's going to be a gear, so don't call it a propeller. And yeah, I should be ashamed of myself for calling it a propeller. Alright. Normally I would pause the video, but I think this should just be fine. It's already set up to everything I need, so I'll just slide this over. Ta-da! Okay, it's already in place now. You guys can see it. So how we're going to do this here is we're going to take our gear right here. This right here would be like the drive shaft, and then our arm is the motor, the engine of the car. Now we're going to just boom, and now we're done. No, just kidding. But how we're going to do this one here, maybe I should lower down. Well, no, you guys can see it. You guys can see the orange pieces down here. Remember these guys? Yeah, we're going to snap that onto this red bar on each side of this orange piece. So just like this. Okay, let me snap it in. Just like that, and now it's all locked in nice and sturdy. Now you may be wondering, well, how close does it need to be? Is that too far? Is that not far enough? Well, yeah, this is too close apparently, because it's kind of trippy. So you just kind of got to adjust that. Basically, what you want, you walk around over to it. You want the gear. You want this to move on as nice and smooth onto that one as possible. So see, that's not very smooth, so you want to move it farther apart. And it's just going to it shouldn't take that long, but it'll just take a little bit of finding where it's nice and smooth on there. That should be good right there. Yeah, I see that's working out good. Look at that, yeah. It's very good there. Ooh-ah. You know what, let's just keep it onto this roll here of not ending it. We'll just make one real long cut, because again, it's already set up to how I basically need it. These last two gears, we're going to take, remember these two ones that I told you to make? These are our wheels, so we're going to just boom, and it's done. Just kidding, it's not done, because if I turn it, well, it'll eventually turn, but it's not really aligned with this. See, it goes freely. So what we're going to do for that, we're going to take nice 4 spacers. We're going to use this in total. We're not using 4 on this one, but I'm just going to show you the material. So we got 4 of these silver spacers. Set them down. 2 of the little nubby pieces right here. And 2 end pieces right here, the blue end pieces. So how you want to put that on there? So we don't exactly want it to be too close, because like I did with the other one, If it's too close, then it'll start. This is going to be awkward. It'll start. If this thing starts flexing, well, then this here's going to move in, and basically then the red thing won't move. It'll click like that. I was already doing that. Yeah, see, that's not what you want. So we're going to take that off, slide her off, and we're going to put a spacer on here. Now, I feel like one spacer should be good, but looks like I didn't use one spacer. Looks like I used two, and I'm kind of confused now because I don't know why I used two. Oh well. Well, yep, that's why, because one was not good enough. I guess we do need two. See, if I did it for a reason. I did this like this morning. It's also getting kind of dark out, I noticed, but I don't think you guys can even really tell. It's like, I was about to check my phone, but I forgot I'm using it to film. Oh wait, no I'm not. I forgot I have my high definition HD movie camera that I bought for thousands of dollars filming. Sorry, I'm lying again. Gotta stop lying, Marty. Gotta stop doing that. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna snap this guy. So theoretically, yeah, what the freak? Why do I have spacers on here? Oh, I remember what the spacers are for. Hey, I lied to you guys again. Anyway, I forgot what the spacers are for right here. Right, notice this little peg. How it clicks up against that, or here it might be easier in that one. See how it gets stuck there? That's what the spacers are for. It's all hidden me. Now I remember, because yeah, I don't need spacers in that part because I got something else. The heater must have turned on because that scared the crap out of me. Anyway, we're gonna take two spacers, and let's see if you can even see this. There's like, it's not even in the way. Okay. So we're gonna slide it off, gotta flex it. Ooh, flex. Flex. There we go. And then we're gonna slide our two spacers. Watch them go down. Ooh, and then we got flex. Ooh, flex. Right back in place there. I know I said that side won't flex that easy. I guess I was wrong. I guess it did flex. Wouldn't you know? I lied. Anyway. So that's on there, and that's spacing. Again, so that this right here doesn't flex and hit. So that this right here doesn't bend and hit that beam at all. And also, well, yeah, that's why it's on this side. But on the other side now, we gotta do the same exact thing. Gotta run back over. We'll just unpop it here. Gotta flex. Flex harder. Alright, it's been flexed. We're going to take our other two spacers and just slide them right on the end there. Watch them go down. Yep, and that right there will flex, baby. Yay! Okay, sorry. So it's going to flex, and that right there stops. I keep saying the word flex. It's got the spacers on here. And that there stops that from hitting that, and that makes it nice and good. So basically, you're pretty much done now. You don't really need anything else, except you do, because I did it. So that's what I'm showing you guys. I added wheels, and these are here are my wheels. Yep, I know they look very wheelie, but this kind of keeps as like a weight. So it actually keeps it spinning longer than just that. I gotta adjust the gears too. The gears aren't exactly the smoothest that they could be. So yeah, I'm gonna slide it down, slide to the left. All right, that's much better. See, I mean, it spins good, but having the weight of these on here are going to make it spin tremendously better. So, pop it on there, pop the wheel on. Now we're going to take our nubby piece right there. Maybe we should take the wheel off, might be easier to see. Take the wheel off, slide it off. Okay, we're going to take our nubby piece and we're going to snap it on there. And we're going to snap it with the nub facing outwards. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the nub part right there is facing outwards. And then that's going to take this so that it locks in with the white piece, the white connector, so that it's all one piece and that it's not free. We're going to take our nice end piece here, very, very beautiful, very lovely end piece there, and we're going to put it right on here. Pop it on, and then we're going to slide the whole piece down to the very end, so it's locked up there. Now we got our left wheel, or right wheel, depending on how you're looking at it, because I guess it's rear, so it'd be right wheel. Now you can see that there already adds on quite a bit. Makes it spin a little bit longer there. Well, I mean, you can't have just a right wheel. You got to have a left wheel too. So, and again, I'm looking at this like car perspective. We'd be this right here. This is the back of the car, and it's pointing that way, so that's why I'm saying left wheel, but or that's why I'm saying right wheel, but I guess it's left wheel in this situation. We're gonna come right along here. Now, this one right here doesn't... Never mind. I'll talk about that later in like a second. We're gonna snap another one of these guys on here. Nubby pieces with the nub facing outwards. I'm surprised you can't see the umbrella. The umbrella's like blown in my face, but I guess the camera's lower than it or something. I don't know. Yep, so the nub facing outward, just like on the last one. And slide the wheel on. Boop. And then you want to lock it in place, just like that, so that it's part of it. It can't move freely. We don't want it free. We want it to be locked up in serving time. I'm going to take our end piece, pop it right on there, pop on the lug nut, I guess, pop on the hubcap. If you got hubcaps, there you go. That's what that should be, I guess. More accurately, lug nuts. But this is also connects, so I guess it's not very accurate. But you know what is accurate? I'll tell you what's accurate. My differential system, patented by me, Sharkman yourself. So if you make this, you can't make this up on your own. This is patented from me because it works. Just like that. So this right here, you can see how I was going to tell you about why I have the support beam. That's because without this, then it's just the weight of this whole shaft going all the way out to here. And it doesn't look too wobbly right now, but let me show you. Without that, it's very wobbly. It's like doing this. It makes the whole thing do that. It makes the whole thing boogie. In fact, let me show you. Alright, so I just disconnected the bars. I mean, it's still on there. I didn't feel like taking the whole thing off, but the bars are sitting down there, so there's nothing supporting it now. It's just on its own weight. And watch that thing go. Watch how, look at that, how wobbly that guy is. That's not what you want. So now I'll compare that to with the support beam there. Watch that. Look, it doesn't wobble at all. Perfect in place. And that's what you want. That's the beautiful stuff right there. So, the other end, now, I guess, theoretically, I could put another support beam on there. And, I mean, this one does get a little wobbly here. You watch it right here. It does get a little wobbly. Not quite as bad as the other side, but it does get a little wobbly. But, I mean, I didn't put one on. It's not that long. I mean, if you wanted to, then, you know, you just replace those red ones with yellow ones and just build another one of, build another support. And that's that, but I thought it was fine how it is. Yeah, it's getting dark out, so I think it's perfect that I'm in the video now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll give it another little demonstration of it. Ooh, before I end, I got something cool for you guys to see. So if you're rich and you're cool like me, you got yourself a motor. So what you can do is you can pop off your little twisty handle, because that's for lame people. That's for peasants. We're rich. Unless you don't have that, then you're a peasant. Sorry, but I mean, the reality's tough. And we're gonna slide that on there. Ooh ah, just like that, right in between there, and then just pop it back through. And you know what? We'll put the handle back on. Just because, you know what, Sharkman, here at Sharkman Expo, we love all of our people. We don't care if you're peasants or not. We support you. So, to show my support, I will put back on the handle for the peasants. Boom. And now, you can just press that motor on. Turn it on. Look at that, it goes on its own. Hands free. That's going forwards there. Yeah, I gotta hold it otherwise it's gonna keep on trying to climb up and stuff. If I go like that, ooh, now we're really kicking into speed. Now we're flying. Anyway, let's see. It's actually going backwards, not forwards. Sorry, I must have spoke wrong. Here, I'll make it go forwards. Now we're going forwards. We were just going in reverse. We were just backing out of the parking spot. That's all we were doing there. Ain't that beautiful? I love it. One thing you will notice is that actually, like, let's say, so just watch this one right here. See how slow it's going? When I close on that, look, now it starts speeding up real fast, and I let off of it, starts slowing down, and it starts speeding up. Slow down, speeding up. And I think that's because of how the gears on the inside work. because these gears are a lot smaller. So rather than transporting the energy from this thing, it's transporting the energy from this little itty bitty gear versus this big gear. So that's why that's like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Take off the camera so you can check it out again. Look at all that beauty. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the officially finalized one, not the fake finalized like I said it was, but that's what we got here. This is now it's finalized. Unless if I add more stuff, maybe I can probably figure out a way to maybe compact these red gears, but I don't know if I can because it's already pretty tight, pretty close to this stuff in the middle. So I don't know. I mean this looks pretty good right now, so that's how I'm gonna keep it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. I've been keeping up very well. I have a really long video. It's like an hour long already, and I'm just a sliver through all the videos that I want to get. This is gonna take forever, so I mean, unless I come up with more ideas of stuff to show, well, it's gonna be a while till my last one. Next video, sorry, till my next video. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and yep, see you in the next one. Bye. Sharkman X Bro. 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 Sharkman X Bro.